Well, hey, guys. It's the man, the myth, the legend, the greatest of all time, the best in the world. Silly Tuck here. Hey, that was fun. That was different. No? Okay, sorry. I tried, okay. Okay. I know what you're thinking right now, alright? You're disappointed in me. I get it. Yeah, that's just it. I get it. Anyways, this is week 26. Thank you guys for putting up with my stupidity in the intros always. That's right, here is week 26, and we are in the Orlando Arena in the Southeast region, and we are live. You gotta get the Vince McMahon live going on again. Let's run the show, shall we? We have no pre-show, and we're literally just opening up with a 99A star. The Rock, Randy Orton, and Triple H. Trade words in the ring, sports entertainment style, and two of the three struggled when going off script. This could have been 100 easily. So basically, Rock opens up the show by saying, blah, 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 blah. Last week, Randy Orton showed his true colors. Or did he? He helped beat down me. Actually, no, not me. He'd say, he helped beat down The Rock. He helped Triple H beat down The Rock. But not without question. And The Rock knows what Randy Orton is, who Randy Orton is. And The Rock knows that Triple H is going to do everything in his power to make sure that Randy Orton does not become who The Rock knows Randy Orton is. Randy Orton comes out, blah, 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 says, last week I made a statement. I don't know what you think you're talking about. I made a statement. I'm with Evolution. All in Evolution. The four horsemen of the 21st century. The greatest stable in the history of wrestling. And I owe all of my career to Triple H. And there isn't anything on this planet I wouldn't do to repay him for that. Blah, blah, blah. Triple H comes out and says, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Randy. And I'm going to tell you, Rock, what you're messing with. You're messing with the, however many time at this point, world champion Triple H. You're messing with the legend killer Randy Orton. You're messing with the GOAT Ric Flair. You're messing with the animal Batista. Us four are a cohesive unit. Vengeance, me and Randy Orton are on the same page. I gotta cough a minute. That voice kills me. Come vengeance, it might as well be a handicap match. And then Rock replies with, that's where you're wrong, Hunter. The Rock knows what's gonna happen Sunday. The Rock knows. The Rock knows it will open Mr. Randy Orton's eyes. Mr. Randy Orton? What the hell? The Rock doesn't talk like that, you idiot. But the thing is, do you know, Hunter? And then blah, 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 blah. Oh, by Jesus King. Main event, Rock and Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho, Randy Orton. Boom. Move into an 81B and about to feature great action and a good crowd. The Undertaker and Chris Benoit defeat Test and William Regal in 11:35 when Undertaker defeats Test by pinfall with a tombstone pile driver. Test improves in performance. Good stuff. Post-match, we get a 68C plus in the ring. William Regal and Test are beating down The Undertaker. Benoit tries to get back in the ring, but they throw him out, continue to beat down The Undertaker. Regal hits him with a knee trembler. Test hits him with a pump handle slam. Power of the punch, big boot, etc. They just beat the hell out of him. Then we move into a 54 C- match. They don't click, which kind of sucks. Bubba Ray Dudley defeats Robert Conway in 10:02 by pinfall with a Bubba Bomb. Of course, next week we'll have a match between Rene Dupree and Devon Dudley. Kind of like the opposite of this. I wonder who will win that match. Yeah, so this did okay. Kind of sucks they don't click, but whatever. They're not singles competitors, so. Then with a 78B, William Regal cuts promo on the Undertaker and says, blah, 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 you've witnessed our power. The power of the punch, the power of the boot. Come Sunday, you'll learn the power of the roids. No, just kidding. He says, you'll learn the power of Test. Then with a 57 C-. In the ring, Trish Stratus calls out Jazz and says, blah, 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 Jazz, vengeance, Sunday. Damn, this is a go-home. Damn it, I swear I should have looked. Damn it. Whatever. It's kind of like a go-home, I guess. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess it could work as a go-home. Sunday. Trish Stratus versus Jazz. What do you say? And then, Jazz comes out of the crowd, drops Trish Stratus, you're on, bitch. And then there you go, women's wrestling, bruh. Oh, I didn't move forward. Then with a 60C, kind of just a throwaway match, solid reaction, but non-existent crowd heat. Johnny Nitro defeats Val Venus in 8:06 by pinfall with a super kick. Good stuff. Moving into a 70C+, in which Goldberg and Kane literally just stare each other down the ring. Goldberg comes out, Kane comes out, they just stare each other down. No words are spoken. They don't need to be spoken. That leads us into a 55 C-, in which Goldberg defeats Chuck Palumbo in 49 seconds with a spear. Good old squash match style. Then with a 92A, Jericho and Shawn Michaels trade words in the ring. Blah, 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 blah. They're talking. When all of a sudden, Jericho pulls out some kind of remark that refers to, blah, 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 blah. Before you started doing this Christian stick, you were a man. You were a real man. You knew how to party. You knew how to go. You were the best. And now you're nothing but an old man who's going to sit in his chair, thump his Bible, and pray that he makes it out alive Sunday. And then I'll be right back. I'm going to reset the recording because I'm afraid now that it'll go out randomly and scare the shit out of me. One sec. And 74B-, Shawn Michaels delivers a vicious super kick to Chris Jericho. Does the suck it thing over him. And then this leads into our semi-main, in which great action, a good crowd. Triple H defeats Kate Quick in 12:03 by pinfall with a pedigree. Awesome match. Way to go, Trips. Main event. 86B+ just beforehand. Basically just like a little video showing the Rock and Shawn Michaels getting ready. Orton and Jericho coexisting. Rock does a masterful job improvising. Shawn Michaels improvised well. Randy Orton worked well without a script. Jericho struggled. That's okay. Rock was a real star. Shawn Michaels was good. Both storylines move on. Awesome stuff. And this leads into a 96A star main event and match excellent reaction. Great heat from the audience. Chris Jericho and Randy Orton defeat The Rock and Shawn Michaels in 18:10 when Randy Orton defeats Shawn Michaels by pinfall with an RKO after Ric Flair distracts Shawn Michaels. Rock improves in Rumble. This is an awesome match. I hope we can keep up the awesomeness though. 85B+. Triple H runs in. Floors The Rock. Grabs his title, walks back in the ring, holds the title over The Rock. The entire time, Orton is kind of in the background. Basically, he looks like, he's in one of those situations where it's like, is he going to hit him? Like, you can tell Orton's kind of like... Basically, Triple H then starts yelling, I'm the best. I'm your next champion. The entire time, Orton's standing right there. You can feel the anger growing in Randy Orton. Triple H throws down the belt, walks over to Orton, raises his arm, raises Jericho's arm even, and the three walk out. This show overall gets a 93A and increases our pop in 31 regions. Awesome, fellas. Yes, this is why I do this. And there's Jagged. He's from Quebec. That's awesome. Canada, bitch. I'll see you guys in the main title screen. Wow, that's one of the best shows ever in this series, which is great. The show was awesome. Awesome. TNA has quit. Oh my god. TNA has dropped out of the NWA. Oh my god. We've officially seen TNA break away, which admittedly is kind of cool. But no matter. That's actually really cool. Can I see this? Oh yeah, just guys who would kind of expect. That's awesome though. Moving into our emails, Brent Albright. Yes, I'll re-sign you into a dev deal. How old are you? 25. Give you 3 years at that rate. Oh, you don't want a dev deal? Well, I'll sign you in the main roster and send you down because we're Triple H and we're evil. Raw's rating is a 2.91 on TSN and a 7.04 on Spike. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't even know what song that is. I don't know why I always sing it though. Sounds like something of Triple H's. I don't even know. Yeah. That's really quite lovely though. That's your go home, which I can't say much aside from what a go home it is. Orton has big morale issues. You're annoyed at the booking of an angle? Well, shut the hell up and take my money then. It's like, I don't care, just shut up. Are you still big morale issues? Oh my god. What do I have to throw at you? Here. Irritated. That's okay. I can deal with you being irritated. Yeah. That's a great go home, to say the least. How are we looking for pop for a whole bunch of different places? We're keeping steady. Well, our pop has gone up in Mexico, not in New Mexico, in Britain, in Japan, in Europe, in some places, and in Australia, which is great. Because I always do love doing the thing. I should probably head to England at some point, shouldn't I? I should do the England tour, as per the usual. Maybe we'll do that after SummerSlam. I think I'll make that a note. I won't remember. Never mind. I'll do my best to remember. If I don't, somebody will. Yeah, so I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time I see you will be SmackDown, then Vengeance. So, yep. This is Silly Tuck. Signing out.